Imagine you're in the middle of the desert with no food or water for miles. This is what it's like for the residents of North Tulsa in the middle of the food deserts. The city of Tulsa needs to invest in grocery stores and other food establishments built in the food deserts of North Tulsa. What is a food desert, you may ask? A food desert is an area that has limited access to affordable and nutritious food. Food deserts in North Tulsa cause families and individuals to travel long distances to find nutritious and healthy foods. Aaron Johnson, the man who created the one food establishment in North Tulsa called Oasis, had this to say about food deserts. Quote, North Tulsa, Oklahoma had been a food desert for 14 years. It was also, Aaron adds, a food swamp, inundated with dollar stores and fast food restaurants. Aaron knew that there was a need in his community, not only for fresh and nutritious food, but for a business that valued people over profits. Residents of food deserts have to make a very hard decision day after day. Make a long commute that costs more time and money, or go somewhere close like a dollar store that is cheaper but has little to no healthy food for a sustainable diet. Although Aaron's efforts were valiant and contributed positively to the North Tulsa community, there's still so much that needs to be done. The North Tulsa area is relatively large, and Aaron's Oasis alone cannot provide food for all those in the food deserts, and some still have to travel large distances to get to his store. According to James D. Wright and others in the article, Food Deserts, What is the Problem? What is the Solution? Food deserts are a result of socioeconomic factors, including income disparities, neighborhood segregation, and insufficient investment in grocery infrastructure in low-income communities. When speaking about the main causes of food deserts, the authors say that, quote, one theory is that chain supermarket stores have put smaller neighborhood mom-and-pop grocery stores out of business. These local mom-and-pop stores are forced to close by the enticements of large supermarkets, large parking lots, longer hours, lower prices, more variety, and some even bag your groceries and bring them out to your car, which small stores rarely offer. One might think that this isn't that big of a deal and may think that these mom-and-pop stores should be replaced by grocery stores anyway, but this is not what's happening at all. When mom-and-pop stores close, they aren't being replaced by supermarkets. They're simply being removed from the community altogether, leaving nowhere for people who live in food deserts to go for food. When people in these food deserts are left with nowhere to go, they either have to use extra resources to travel to a grocery store, or they have to settle with the unhealthy food that is easily accessible to them. This leaves them in an endless cycle that is almost impossible to break without some sort of miracle. But there is a proven solution to food deserts, and it is restorative farms. Owen Lynch, an associate professor in corporate communication and public affairs at the Meadow School of Arts at SMU in Dallas, was able to successfully turn his food desert into an oasis. Lynch started a business called Restorative Farms to help neighborhoods without good food options. They grow, process, and share healthy food to make communities healthier. They also teach local farmers and work to change rules to support better food systems. This system helps people get good food while breaking the cycle of poverty and unhealthy eating habits. Lynch saw a problem in his community and went out and solved it. Who's to say someone can't do that in our community? Lynch says in the article titled Food Deserts, Owen Lynch of Restorative Farms, on how they are helping to address the problem of people having limited access to healthy and affordable food options, that, quote, it is possible to find food within the food desert, but by definition, no healthy or fresh food. So, if the city of Tulsa was able to communicate with Owen Lynch and get a Restorative Farms added right here in town, or even just create something along the same lines of Restorative Farms, then many issues would be solved. If something like Restorative Farms can turn the food desert of the massive southern Dallas into an oasis, then I'm sure it would have no issues turning North Tulsa into an oasis as well. Thank you.